welcome to From the Second Row. I'm Brenda Rozzi.
I'm Rich Russell, and I'm confused because I got a clock that says 11:59, so the show is on Eastern Time, but the clock is on Daylight Savings Time.
Which is fine.
So,
Whatever.
it is what it is.
We're going to talk to you about a few things. First of all, we're
Yes.
going to do the agenda, and then we can discuss other
We got a few other things we
few
can
other
talk
things,
about.
Right, exactly. So the typical, and if you're coming to the meeting tomorrow night, it's going to be at the South Lawrence East Auditorium,
Yep.
because City Council Chamber is still,
God knows when. Until the throne arrives.
whatever. I'm confused.
I'm betting on for the State of the City address, the chamber will be open, and it's royal regalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right, so the agenda starts off with roll call, moment of silence, pledge of allegiance, the minutes of October 7th special meeting, October 7th regular meeting, October 21st regular meeting, then public participation, which is always Mr. Molly, then Rich, and then whomever else. decides.
Yeah, which is always fun time.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we got public hearings. This one is from the tail end of last year, proposed anti-camping ordinance prohibiting unauthorized camping public spaces, and that was put on by then Captain Maurice Aguilar and Lieutenant Fleming, Dan Fleming,
Right.
Lawrence Police Department. That was tabled on September 18th. Legal notice needs to be read. So
Okay.
I must say that I said former Captain
Right.
Maurice Aguilar.
He's
He is
now our
now
chief.
the present police chief.
You're doing an excellent job, I must say.
Yes.
Okay, and then we have the, okay, so listen very carefully. Fiscal year 2026 property tax classification public hearing. So if you own property in the city of Lawrence, you need to be here to see how much your taxes are going to be going up.
If you're, quite frankly, if you're a tenant in a building, your rent will be affected by it.
Right, exactly.
We already know they're gonna go over the 2.5%.
Prop 2.5, yeah.
And God knows what they're gonna try to do with the rest of it. But again, this is your chance to voice
Right,
the old phrase, the old-fashioned phrase. People are going to look at me and say, where did he come up with that? This is your chance to vent your spleen about the audacious waste of money,
yeah.
bodacious waste of money.
It is, yeah.
$4,000 for Adirondack chairs. God knows how much the Christmas tree that they're putting up in front of City Hall cost us, because the other one from last year blew over.
And we got charged $38,000 to have it filmed.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your taxpayer dollars. So if you own or rent, you need to be there tomorrow night
Yeah.
to watch what's going to happen.
Public participation is your chance to get up there.
For 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes, as long, they can't stop you.
Right.
2.5 minutes.
But
Now, if there's a public hearing, that's a horse of a different
you
color.
can talk for 4 hours if you want.
As long as you don't repeat yourself.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
please come down,
Yes,
vent your
please.
spleen. Let them know that you're not a happy camper.
Right. Right.
I mean, look at all the money that's being wasted.
Yeah.
But it is
Yeah,
what
exactly.
it is.
So, communication from mayor, city officials, and city attorney, none.
I don't see anything mad as pending a public hearing, because everything has been done. I mean, the latest one was 4625, that rezoning Bay State Road.
No, that's been.
They've
yeah.
already broken ground and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep. So now we have committee reports, budget and finance.
No, wait a minute,
What?
wait a minute.
What?
We forgot something.
What did we forget?
Communications from the mayor, city official, and
none.
city attorney. They're all quiet. Well, the mayor's been out of town.
So there's nothing to talk about.
Maybe we get a replay of the tug of war.
Mark LaPlante might get up to tell about the
Yeah.
the plaque that he's
No,
doing
he
on
does that on the
Thursday.
tail end of public participation.
Yeah, that's true, yes, that's true. Yeah.
That's going to be Hampshire and Alder
Alden,
Street.
Yeah. But it's also the night of the, what do you call it, the tree lighting from 4 to 6, so.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay, the Budget and Finance Committee. Authorization to expend $680,038 for Federal Department of Health and Human Services REACH grant, and that's put on by Martha Holt, Project Coordinator, Office of Planning Development, Mayor's Health Task Force.
okay. How come, okay, this is a nice even one, it's got no pennies, nickels, and dimes in
Yeah.
it. Authority to expend $226,944, formula grant from the Executive Office of Elder Affairs. Hey, I fit into that category.
You do?
Yeah.
I do too.
No, that's put on
Martha
there by
Velez.
Martha Velez, Health and Human Service Director.
Authorization to expend $9,000 FY26 Title III grant from the Executive Office of Elder Affairs and Elder Services of the Merrimack Valley / Age Span, put on by Martha Velez. And she, I gotta admit, she does a lot for the veterans
Okay.
and for the elderly. Let me tell you. I mean, that center is really,
Okay, appropriation transfer, $400,000 from the Stabilization Reserve Fund
I
to
didn't
Legal
understand why.
Services for Litigation. That was put on by Tim Hooton, City Attorney.
payment of prior year bill, $209.70, Amazon invoice. Eileen Burnell, City Clerk.
Okay. This one, I may rant and rave about this one. Fund transfer, $500,000 from ARPA funds to the Lawrence Food Resiliency Fund by the mayor, and that was withdrawn. Now,
We know why it was withdrawn. Because SNAP came back.
yes, I know SNAP came back. Now, this ARPA money, now I heard there was only $300,000 of ARPA money. This money was sent to the city, was what, $60 million to help the citizens through COVID?
I didn't get any money.
I didn't get any. I stood in line and froze
I know.
my ass off
I know,
52 times
I know.
to
I know.
get COVID tests because I
I
was
know.
working in a food pantry.
I know.
What do I get for it?
Got
Hey,
nothing.
good boy. Hey, good boy, Russ. Yeah, all right.
Nothing.
You know, ARPA, another robbery, politically
Yeah,
authorized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you had said, why couldn't they give each person who ended up getting tested for COVID and got the COVID shots,
Yep.
why couldn't they give them $100?
Yep. I know it. $100, that'll be, what, 3,000 people. If you give them $50, there's
Just
600.
saying thank you for
Yeah.
staying safe.
Yeah, trying to stay safe.
Yeah, whatever.
But again,
Okay, housing committee, no report.
Ordinance Committee, they want to extend contract number 8012/8012A. I guess they divided some contract up. With a resource development team for a term longer than 3 years. Minerva Grillian, Project 2 Officer, Office of Planning and Development, the Mayor's Health Task Force. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then remove handicap parking, 203 West Street. They're gonna have to order a public hearing.
Yeah, okay. We got no reports for personnel, they should be, public safety, economic development, and committee of the whole. No reports.
No, but now old business. Adopt new firm floodplain map for the city and approve amendment of the city's floodplain management ordinance with latest regulations with National Flood Insurance Program. That's put on by Dan McCarthy.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing.
That was always fun. I did a lot of flood insurance surveys when I was in Delaware.
Right.
But, okay. Let's see. 4/14/25, vote to confirm location of future city council meetings per city council rule number 2.
Right. Okay, so the next three. What?
I think that's funny. I got a dirty mind. I can't
Okay.
say what I want to
So,
say.
no. So the next three have to do with personnel.
Yes.
And they're in old business. They were put into old business. So the first one is review applicants and select appointee for school committee member for education.
And
I've
that's,
seen who the 3 candidates are. I know of 2 of them. I think one is
an
definitely-
excellent choice.
is an excellent choice.
Yes.
Okay.
Review applicants and select appointee for school committee member of finance.
Yeah, I know this person, definitely have, yeah,
From what,
yeah.
from what I've heard, I don't know him.
I don't,
Yep.
I've heard only good things.
Yeah, okay.
And then review applicants and select appointee for school committee member legal. There are 2 candidates. I know one of them, and then the person will be excellent. But what?
Can we mention the name?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
The person has a good paying job with the city already. Why would he want to give up that job for, we don't even know how much the school committee is going to be getting for salaries.
I don't know.
You know, duh, no way.
Yep, okay.
Okay, we got a bunch of tabled matters, and we got a third of a sheet, and we got a full sheet. The bottom line's on the
And then we got.
second
another-
sheet.
Yeah.
Let's see, the anti-camping thing we mentioned earlier.
That's coming, yeah, that's coming out.
Okay. Oh, the one that's always there from last year. 4-way stop at Genesee and Madison.
Why?
If they ever put anybody down there to count traffic, you'd end up
3
counting
cars?
snores.
3 cars?
Yeah.
There's not, I mean, yeah, whatever.
What's the next one? Declaration surplus property, 113 Exchange Street. Home Equity Theft Act, and that was put on by Charlotte Pasquale, Acting Community Development Director. That was tabled.
And she's way past the 90 days acting.
Yeah.
And she was not approved for the position. So why aren't they finding someone else?
Yeah. No.
Just me.
Okay.
Okay, new business?
Huh?
Go on to new business?
No,
Or do you have
I
any other-
got
Okay,
one here.
okay,
I got
okay,
one
which
here.
Which one?
Allocate funds $2,316,507.60 from free cash to DPW Capital
Oh.
Improvement Project. What are these projects? We're gonna get more chairs?
Probably.
We're gonna put bun warmers on the bottom so they can build little charcoal fires. This was put on by Jorge Jaime. It was tabled on September 2nd of this year.
Yeah.
Again, not only this one, but all these transfers that they make from one fund to another. What fund is getting screwed out of X number of dollars?
Veterans,
Yeah, well, again, we know that. And who's going to be getting the benefit of the screwing somebody else got? You know? Okay. Let's see, we're on what? Hillside Ave.
the one way?
One way, Yale Street to Havel Street, in a southerly direction. So you're going to go to the top of the hill, and you're going to be coming down into Havel Street. Mm-hmm. It is a narrow street.
It is, it is.
Likewise,
Yeah.
the next one. Up the hill, Ames Street,
Yeah,
from Haverhill up to Yale. Northerly direction.
right.
I look at the people that supported this. Selena, Gregory, and Anna.
Modesto.
And Modesto! There's a name from the past.
Real name from the past.
Okay.
Let's see, how long it took.
The junk report, we don't need. The fire, we don't need that.
No.
Irving Way, we don't really need that. Auto Recycle Group LLC, junk dealer permit, 48 to 50 Medford Street. That
That's
was
all
tabled.
part-
That was
yeah.
tabled November 6th.
Yep.
They're gonna, that whole area. They
Yeah.
try to do their best, but they got to clean their act up. You know. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
Okay, now we're into new business.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Appropriation transfer, $537,382.67 from retained earnings to various airport accounts. Put on by Francisco Urena. So Francisco wants it, give it to him.
I got no problem with it. He was one of the very
Oh
few
my God.
ethical people in the city government. I'll come out and say it.
Oh, he was.
Besides, he's a Marine.
I love Francisco.
If you can't trust a Marine,
Yeah.
who can you trust?
Right.
Okay, authority to expend $256,500 Mass Save grants. Again, Charlotte Pasquale, Acting Director of Community Development.
Approval of tax increment exemption, TIE, agreement between 216 Canal Street LLC and the City of Lawrence. Dan McCarthy. Whatever.
Where was Sandy Almonte when we needed tax tips? Anything? Oh man,
Oh, my
God, I
God,
miss her
I
there
know.
ranting and raving
I
about
know,
tips.
I
But
know.
she did have good thoughts about them.
I know, yeah.
Let's see. Authority to expend $50,000 FY26 earmark grant. Handball courts.
Adderley, yeah.
Let's
Hopefully they're gonna.
see, but they don't say where.
I think courts will all probably around across the city.
Well, they don't have to do the one on the corner of Oxford and Lowell Street because they paved that.
Yeah, well.
That could have been somebody's driveway. On part of somebody's street. Or could have been some potholes. But no, Giovanni's
Yeah.
handball court.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
Request to rezone parcel of real property at 128 Parker Street, map 101, parcel 101-55 from R2 to B1. Attorney Dana Cohen. So I'm
128.
assuming they want to turn it into his office.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm assuming, I don't know. We'll find, have to listen to, whatever. Okay, now we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 handicap parkings.
446 Havel Street. That was put on by District C Councilor Greg Del Rosario.
41 Juniper Street, put on by Council Greg Del
That's
Rosario.
right in his near,
Yeah.
across the street from his house.
Oh, okay, did not know.
15 Brook Street. Luis Angel Morales Santiago put that one on.
87, 89 Springfield Street, Marion Gonzalez.
And last but not least, for handicap parking, 2 May Street, Theodora Peralta.
Okay. And then the last one under new business is install a JL pole on Beacon Street near Andover Street.
Again, from our
National
friend
Grid.
Dave Johnson at
National
Grid.
Grid. Okay, so, let me first say, I'm totally upset about the election, and that's all I'm gonna say. We, you know, we've lost a good council in District B, that I'm terribly upset about. And that's all I'm gonna say, right now. Because it's just, it was a shame, it really is. And, you know, I'm hoping that we can work together to keep someone's mantra going, because I definitely think that's what we need.
The one thing that I am truly amazed about this past election fiasco, and I will call it a fiasco, is how fast everybody's campaign signs are down.
Oh, I know,
Uh,
I was surprised.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm still out there. You know, if anybody sees any Manny signs, get a hold of me. I'll take them down. Just you know,
Yep.
Dick Russell 0817 at Gmail.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Right.
or my Facebook page. I took down about a dozen over the weekend. I mean, I've taken down a couple of other signs, but, you know, again,
Yeah.
I do have Manny's permission
Yep,
to do it.
yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I don't know,
The- Everybody, and I'm going out on a limb and saying this. Everybody says the election was as above board as it could be. I want to compare, take the primary and the final election from '21 and compare the numbers to the primary and the final election in '25. I want to compare the votes that several individuals got in districts B, C, and D. Those three precincts are what turned the election,
yep,
okay? B, C, and D have, and I hate using it, but it's the easiest way to say it. They have a lot of warehoused people, people in senior citizens' homes, long-term care facilities.
yep,
And there was a lot of stuff that happened.
yep,
Do I want to say voter harvesting before the state came in to
yep,
keep an eye on the thing? They did a good job. One of the individuals, there was this, that he was there at City Hall for 3 days. I got to talk to him. He was from Lynn. I knew what part of Lynn. I knew where Clark Street was. Then when I went down to pick Lee up at the Patham School in the evening, the statey there, he was from Lawrence. You know.
yeah,
So, you know, they did a good job.
They did an excellent job.
They did bag people.
yep,
Taking pictures of their ballots. Why would somebody take pictures of their ballots? Because they were getting paid to
course
vote,
they were. Of course
and
they
that was
were.
the way that they could prove who they voted for in order to get paid.
right.
Okay.
And yeah,
Yeah. Other than that,
yeah, like I said, and we probably should congratulate Franklin Miguel for District A, who won, you know, and I'm just wondering if maybe he's been sworn in and he'll be there tomorrow night. I know he was there last.
He
was there
was
at the last,
sitting there as
we walked up
is
to
Jennifer's assistant.
Yeah.
But again,
yeah, because
that was good.
sat with Teresa, and he's, like I said, said to me, "Sure you want to do this?" He goes, you know, but I think, you know, I think he'll be good. It's going to be interesting, voting, and that's the thing. Voting.
Again, I make no bones about it. The mayor is going to have his share of rubber stamps on the council.
Yep,
Mayor says jump, there's several councilors that are going to say, how high?
yeah, exactly.
You know, it is what it is.
And they're not going to care about us,
Nope.
the constituents.
Nope.
And that's what
That's
really
the aggravating
aggravates.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's aggravating.
They campaign to get our vote because they're going to help us, but once the election is over,
They could kill us. They could kill us.
people got to remember, every citizen in Lawrence has 4 councilors.
Yep.
Their district councilor
And 3.
and the 3 councilors at large.
Yep.
I'm not going to go any more beyond
No,
that.
I know.
You know why.
I know. But it's true.
Uh,
You know, and that's,
I am fortunate. I have one of the my district councilor, Vivian Marmol, is impressed the hell out of me.
yeah,
She's not afraid. She's not afraid to ask questions. You know, she isn't somebody that some politician picked off the street and say, "Hey, you want to be a city councilor?" She works in
real estate.
real estate,
Yeah.
so she's not afraid. She knows what has to be done.
Right.
You know?
And yeah, and like I said, and Stephanie too is
Yeah,
is
Stephanie.
not afraid, you know, and which is great. And Stephanie thinks nothing of, you know, if there's a problem, she says it like it is.
Yeah. But again, the bottom line, the whole thing is, what kind of a crap show is going to come out of
The inauguration?
the council president and the council vice president?
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's various
There's
scenarios.
so many scenarios. It's like, okay, so this one's running, this one's this one. So then, but how do you know? Who's going to, who's not? That's, like I said, I wasn't going to go to the inauguration because I was pissed. But then I'm thinking, oh my God, how can I not go to see how that's going to play out?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it going to be a one deal vote like it has been several times in the past, or is it going to be a long, prolonged, like the
Yeah.
Democratic and Republicans convention to nominate somebody?
Yeah. It's like I said, it'll be interesting.
It doesn't matter. Everybody isn't going to be happy.
No, not at all.
And
Not at all.
if you see the mayor clapping and cheering, he got what he wanted.
Yeah.
Or should I say the mayor or should I say Octavian? I don't care. It is what it is.
I know.
What can I say?
All right, do you want to talk
Okay.
about?
Now, the last council meeting, they passed local property tax exemptions for veterans, okay?
Yeah.
They voted yes. And it's voting yes, okay, the proposed increase will require city council approval, which passed. Have these increases in the tax exemption for veterans, qualifying veterans, have not been increased since FY '89. The estimated cost for the FY '26 is approximately $74,400. Well, it's going to be going up because I was never getting an exemption for a disability. I leave it to people to figure out what my
Yeah.
disability is. Loose jaw, no, that's not a military disability. The law allows the city to increase exemptions by up to 100% as indicated on the following schedule, which is recommended by the mayor. Okay, voting yes will permit the city to grant additional property tax relief to approximately 63. Now, this is a special type of a thing.
Okay.
Okay, there is a veterans exemption,
Right.
which is statutory. This one is a disability for a veteran.
Okay.
So there would be 63 people based on these numbers, but that's what was getting it previous. It's 6 pages of rules and regulations. I got these at the assessor's office.
Okay.
And it basically, let's see, it says who is eligible and the exemption amounts. Clause 22 is $400. Veterans with a service-connected disability of 10% or more. Now, as I understand it, the $400, that's been changed up to, I was told I was going to be getting $800 when off my taxes. It is what it is, but it goes anywhere from $800 to $2,000.
Right, depending.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then
Well, 2,000 is basically if you're 100%.
that's 100% disability. It's a sliding scale. I
Right,
don't have the scale here to say it, but 20% is $800. I mean, 10% is $800. And then, if you're like me, you're willing to do some quotation marks, volunteer work. This year I ended up doing some time in at the Veteran
Office.
Service
Yeah.
Office. And I got some hours there, so I'll be getting some more money off, and that's a maximum of up to what, $1,000?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So if you put in your 66 hours, you get $1,000.
Right,
So if I had put in this, I didn't put in the 66 hours, so,
67.
well, whatever.
Whatever,
But
yeah,
I
whatever.
didn't
But,
even
yeah,
come
but,
close
yeah,
to it. So
yeah.
I put in about 2/3 of the time. And so I'll be getting, well, we'll say $650 and $1,450 off
Not
my
bad.
taxes.
Not bad at all.
That's not
like-
bad at all.
No, it's almost like two quarters.
Huh?
It's almost like 2 quarters you don't have to pay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
and mortgage company, they take
Yeah.
take all of the crap,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's something that amazed me, because I can't even remember the people that had it.
Bank of America?
Yeah, Bank of America had my mortgage for about 12 years, and they sold it off to Shell Point. And the transition, seamless.
Oh, good.
No problems at all.
Fine, wow.
You know, I mean, I get along, you know. I call Shell Point to pay over the phone, and they say, "Oh, thank you for your service." They got it on my records that I'm a veteran.
Oh,
That's
wow.
nice.
Yeah.
Bank of America, huh?
What?
Well, no, Bank of America, I used to go in
Yeah,
up there at
yeah,
Market Basket.
yeah.
But like we said, geez, this is going to be a short show, half hour.
We talk about other things. We
Uh,
talk about, yeah.
But
So-
like we
yeah.
said, tomorrow night, come down,
Yeah,
open your
definitely.
mouth.
Yeah,
Let them know you're not happy with why the money isn't being utilized in a proper. If the money's being going for good purposes, I got no problem with it.
right.
But I see some of the crap that it's being spent on, wooden chairs,
Okay.
make a nice bonfire, 4th of July. Now, if
Speaking
we
of
can
which,
just get a few people to sit in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, well, there is Thursday night, Thursday from 4 to 6, it is the tree lighting in the common, and then across the street, I'm assuming across the street to City Hall for hot chocolate, to see Santa, to the kids will get gifts, you know, and all that. Don't know how that's gonna play out, but whatever.
I mean, you're
Where are we always do it in the city council chamber. Can we do it there? I don't know.
no.
I don't know.
Well, again, it isn't a case like it was 3 or 4 years ago when the kids got to come in and
Yeah.
pour over the toy. I
Yeah.
want that. No, I want that. No, you're not
I
using
don't,
it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you know what? You're getting a gift for nothing. Take
You're
it and walk
getting-
away. Don't say, I don't like this, I want something else. Well, you know what? Too bad.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
like
Be
when
happy you're getting a gift.
yeah. You know,
Whatever.
yeah, like my mother used to say, be grateful. There are kids in China that are hungry.
Yeah.
Here, send it to them then.
Send the broccoli, I don't care.
Yeah,
Send the
really.
cauliflower, I don't
But
care.
again,
Yeah.
so
but so
are
that's-
we
so
gonna have the auto preminger of the Christmas tree lighting they're doing at the $38,000 special?
Probably. For what? It better not, like I said, it better not be coming out of our taxes. We don't need to,
$38,000. That's 10 times the amount of money that we were just talking about somewhere else in another deal.
gee, maybe we should give his name to the other person, maybe to see how,
Yeah, I mean, but again, so that's Thursday night, 4 to 6. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think.
and also, on the corner of Hampshire and Alder Street they're going to be doing, the plaque
Yeah, the plaque.
for, Corvo. Mark LaPlante put it up there. I think it's Corvo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Corvo, it is.
Yeah.
That's good coordination.
Whatever. I don't know.
I will be down at the plaque.
Right.
I am
know,
a
know,
veteran. I
know.
support veterans
Yeah, I know,
wholeheartedly.
I know.
as opposed to a wasted Christmas tree lighting that they're gonna, it just fascinates me.
I know.
You know, how people allow them to get away with,
There's too many events going on. I have said this since Dan Rivera was saying, come the first of the year. What?
you don't want to give anybody ideas of creating an event coordinator position.
Oh,
in the
no,
city.
no. That's not what I was going to say.
Yeah, I know.
But I know, but that's probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, like, every organization knows when their event's going to be.
Yeah.
Send it to the mayor's office so they can put it on a calendar.
Scheduling
So you
session.
don't, so scheduling, so you're not scheduling 35 events in one day. And then you have 4 days you don't do anything, and it's ridiculous.
Oh,
it's totally ridiculous.
Then they'll have to send it to somebody else to notify the public, because the public is the last one to know anything.
We never know anything.
Yeah.
We never know anything. Or it gets posted in Spanish. I don't understand Spanish. I'm not going to learn Spanish. The language of Massachusetts is English. If you can't post it in English, don't post it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
I'm not.
Like
There are those that'll say what you just said, and I agree with you wholeheartedly, is a racist statement. No, it isn't.
No, it's not. That's, if you look up the language of Massachusetts, it's English.
Nope.
And I shouldn't have.
Olivio versus the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, 1975.
And not for anything, but you know, it's like I got a thing during the campaign season. Someone sent something in Spanish. Says, I don't understand Spanish. I'm sorry. I don't. This is Massachusetts. This is Lawrence. Yes, granted, the population is mostly Latino, but you know what? Most of them speak English.
My dearly departed wife I grew up in East Lynn, which was Irish, Italian, and black. We had little areas of black, no problems. Everybody spoke English.
Yeah.
My wife, who grew up in West Lynn, I use the term enclaves, and each street was a different ethnic group: Italian, Jewish, Albanian, Turk. You know, and when they'd go over there to play after school,
Yeah.
different place the one thing that all these kids' parents made them do was speak English.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Now, the only thing they know how to, I'll get in trouble for saying this, but the only thing they know how to say in English now is gimme. Okay?
Like I said, it's not fair. And we're the ones that are being discriminated against. I just have to think about it.
Part of a story I started to read in the Boston Herald this morning was a white firefighter, or white individual, white veteran, is suing the city of Boston and the fire commissioner for discrimination because cadets that go through the cadet training program are being given preference due to Mayor Wu's DEI. Okay? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I look at that, what's wrong with this picture? Learning,
Yeah.
getting back to the English language thing, I thought that learning the language was part of assimilating into an environment.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that? Yes, I did say that. Okay?
Yep.
I just look at it and I shake my head, and at what point are whites gonna become the new minority? We are already.
are
But when
already
are we gonna be
minority.
declared a minority and given minority status? Did I start a crap storm over that? I don't care.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Sadly.
People don't
Yeah.
like it, fine. It is what it is.
Like I said, coming with I know they have an interpreter that comes to the city council meetings. But and I guess the contract is till what, 9 o'clock? But if there's nothing, why are we paying someone to sit there till 9 o'clock? I'm probably under the contract, but, and the people who come and don't bring their own interpreters, thank God she's there to interpret. But I don't know. It's just going to be after this to see who gets into where to what position. Is there going to be a shift we know there's going to definitely be a shift in the council. And there's going to be one person with the deciding vote, and that's going to be the interesting part. Who is this one person going to be? And how is it going to play out?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have my thoughts about the new District 8 councilor, which way he's going to be swayed. He wasn't treated too favorably by the present administration when they first came in. So
I don't know.
that could be interesting. But again, he has the background in government spending.
Yep.
To see what's needed or what's not needed.
Right.
Okay.
Remember when Lantigua, and who's the one that called in the state to come put us into receivership with was it Galvin's office? No, who's? Remember when who's the guy that came here from when Lantigua, when we went into receivership, the city went into receivership?
The receivership was an act of the legislature, and part of that act was having an overseer.
Right. So now who was it, the state reps that put it in? Was it how did we get?
The Department of Revenue
Okay.
was the people that were in charge of putting the overseer in, and that was Bob Nunes.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Who I thought was hardcore, but I got to know him, and he's
Yeah.
pretty decent, really.
Yeah,
But
right.
again, he got smart, he got out of town. The last I know, he was making $185,000 being the town manager of Bridgewater
Wow.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, but that's where he lived.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Then we had Sean Cronin.
Right.
And then the DOR, in their infinite wisdom, decided that we were doing a good job,
We had Dan Rivera as mayor at the time.
okay, and the city of Lynn and the city of Methuen was running afoul
Right.
of this. They were on the verge of receivership.
Right.
And they said, well, we'll put Sean Cronin, keep an eye on them. So they pulled Sean Cronin with the provision that the newly created position of CAFO,
Yeah.
what's his face?
Mark Iannello.
He was going to be the in-place
Right.
city overseer.
Right.
Okay. And that was that. But again, I don't see having read that law that went through, I don't see anything that allows the Department of Revenue to arbitrarily say everything is good, because the overseer was supposed to be in place until that, what was it, 25 or 30 or 35 minutes? They
Yeah.
never really
Right.
were clear on the actual amount of the loan. But the overseer was supposed to be in place for the entire period of the loan. That's the way I read the legislation.
Yeah.
But again, I'm looking at it from a layman's term,
Right.
which is entirely wrong, because we know everything that politicians write are for politicians. God, do we know
Yeah,
that?
yeah, right,
Well.
right. I was just curious as to how that whole thing came about and,
Yeah, it is what it was. I mean, at the time, the overseer had the right to reject contracts, everything,
Yeah.
anything money-wise,
Money-wise.
and yet they didn't do a damn thing. You know? They were just there to make sure the money wasn't.
but look who the mayor was at the time.
Yeah, I know.
So that was a whole different thing. Money wasn't being spent stupidly.
Yeah, I mean, you also have to understand the dynamics there. Dan, while he was a Democrat, was good friends with Charlie Baker.
right.
Yeah. You know, so.
And Dan was a penny pincher. Let's face it. He didn't give his people big raises.
Yeah, but, hey,
Yeah. No,
it is what
yeah.
it is, but again, time will tell. We keep hearing rumors that they're going to try to send up a home rule petition to eliminate part of the city charter, so we can have a mayor ad infinitum ad nauseam.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to have one. The ad nauseum, I'm already ad nauseamed out. I am.
It's interesting.
Hey, don't get me wrong. The mayor is a nice guy. I've posted this on Facebook. Those that don't read my Facebook page, you guys are missing a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of equate Lawrence City Hall with the White House in 1976. Jimmy Carter was a hell of a nice guy. Brian's a nice guy. What was Jimmy Carter's downfall? He surrounded himself with people that were useless. We got a collection of useless.
10 of them.
Too many of them.
10. Why is it Mike Sullivan, Willie Lantigua, Dan Rivera,
Yeah, I know.
Kendris, 5 people in their office?
I know.
There's 10 up there.
I know.
Why?
And a locked door.
And a locked door. I'm sorry, but the mayor's office is supposed to be open to the public, anyone who wants to go in there, not locked.
Into the reception area should be unlocked.
That's right.
The door should be open.
That's right.
The doors off of the reception area can be locked. I got no problem with that.
Yep.
But,
And when you go up there,
I almost
Yeah.
want to go up there to be buzzed in. Trick or treat. You guys are definitely doing the tricks to us. So where's the treats for us? Well, what can I say?
no, yeah, we just, it's sad, and it's going to be interesting.
It's unfortunate, Brenda, that you and I grew up in an age when politics was more honorable than it is now.
Yeah.
I'm not, and I've also stated on my Facebook page, the one thing that our founding fathers screwed up on when they wrote the Bill of Rights and the Constitution, did not create term limits.
Oh, yeah.
term limits, I mean,
I've been saying that right
political office was not intended to be a career opportunity.
I've been saying right along, president can only 2 terms, 8 years, that's it.
Yeah.
So senators, 2 terms, 12 years, bye, see you later, you're gone. Congress, they can do 4 terms, 8 years, goodbye, see you
Yeah.
later. Or even 6 years, bye, see you later, 12 years, you're gone. That's it. Look at Nancy Pelosi. I mean, come on.
I know it.
Ridiculous.
They get, I'm trying to think, I think it's 175,000 is the base salary.
Yeah, but then you get on these committees.
Yep.
And then do this,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh,
And how many, look at how much money her husband ended up making because of things that, that's
the,
corruption, yeah.
they, Nancy Pelosi,
Thank God she's not running again.
she doesn't have to. I mean, the federal government sold off a lot of federal post offices.
Yeah.
It was a money-saving move. Nancy Pelosi's husband bought them up and
Yeah.
leased them back. Okay, her husband, the company has to
Yeah.
take care of the
Yeah.
maintenance and all that stuff. Post office didn't have to move. They got the overhead,
Yeah.
all that good stuff. Huh?
Well, yeah,
Insider trading? Duh.
yeah, I know. Let's
Wha-
talk-
what's her face? Who's the other senator from California that definitely didn't know where she was?
Feuerstein,
Yeah.
whatever her name is,
Yeah.
yeah. She didn't she end up dying, I think? I can't remember, yeah.
And then you got the guy from Pennsylvania. He had another episode or something.
Oh, he just fell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Come on, don't you think it's time, pal, to hang it up? What
Yeah.
decisions are being made
I know.
when somebody
But
that is,
unfortunately, the younger generation don't want to get involved, and that's the problem. That's why we keep getting, I said Seth Moulton going against Ed Markey. What's Ed Markey done for us? Nothing. What has Elizabeth Warren done for us? Nothing.
nothing. She's complained about what, the high cost of college education, yet she was drawing $350,000 salary from teaching one law course at
Yeah.
Harvard.
Yeah,
Huh?
it just doesn't.
And she lied like hell to get to Harvard.
Yeah.
Liar author.
It's this election year is going to be really interesting. That's all I can say. Because we have Estella, we have Francisco Polino, we have Frank Moran, we have Pavel Payano, all in our district running. They're going to obviously run for re-election. We all know Marcos Devers is going to go against Francisco Polino because he's done it every year so far. Is anyone going to go Estella? Frank Moran? People like him. If anyone, he usually runs unopposed. I don't know. And Pavel, I don't know. It's like I said, it's going to be an interesting election year.
Oh, yes, it will
Yeah.
be very interesting.
I'm hearing rumors that Diana DeZoglio wants to run for governor, which is going to be, I don't know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's like people, are coming out of the woodwork saying, "Oh, did you hear about this one? Did you hear about this?" I don't. It's gonna, I don't know.
But again, it doesn't matter who's the governor.
No.
We know who runs the state. It's the Speaker of the House.
Of course.
Yeah, number 2 on the list is
Frank
President of the Senate. Yeah.
And Frank Marian's way up there. I
Yeah.
mean,
The governor, he's just a figurehead.
of course. Yeah.
So it is what
Like I
it is.
said, it's gonna be an interesting plan, see what happens, who does what, who's, gonna run, if anyone's gonna run unopposed. There's already Dan Coe is already running for Moulton seat. He's made a lot of money so far. But do you know who his dad had a big thing with the government. Dan Coe's dad. I forget what his thing is. But he was from Andover. So it's gonna play. Let's see how it plays out. I don't know.
What the hell was it I saw in yesterday's paper? Some congressperson donated $200,000 to a super PAC. Is this preparatory for them making a run for Congress, the Senate?
Possibly. Yeah.
I just look at the antics that they get away with, and well, okay, Laurie Trahan. She had alleged transgressions in her finances.
Yeah.
And she was brought up before a jury of her peers, other congressmen.
Yeah.
That's not a jury of your peers. Put me on the jury. Come on. But hey, it is what it is. We're pushing the hour mark.
Okay, so tomorrow night,
Yes.
7 o'clock,
Yes.
South Lawrence East
Yep.
Auditorium.
Yeah, like we said, there will be public participation. You don't have to sign up for public participation to talk about the tax classification.
Right, that's gonna be on the public hearing.
That's a public hearing.
Right, they'll read the public hearing notice, and then they will say anyone who wishes to speak.
Yep.
And that's when you,
Public participation gives you 2.5 minutes.
Public
Public hearing,
you can go on
as long
forever.
as you want, as long as you don't repeat yourself.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, see what your city council is doing for you. See how they're.
Or what they're not
doing
doing.
for you.
Or what
Right.
they're not doing for
Right.
you.
Right. Watch, and the one good thing, well, of course, when they haven't put the desk in yet, it's a new council chamber, have they? Because they're gonna be raised up, which is a good thing, because then you get to see everyone's face.
Some of us don't, there are some don't want to see.
It's like, I can't see so-and-so, oh gee, that's too bad.
Now you can.
Yeah, now I'll be able to see everyone, yeah. But I don't know if you realize that John went to watch the meeting 2 weeks ago. He put on channel 22, it was blank. So are they not?
Channel 8 was black too. I don't know which channel it used to be on. 8.
22, it used to be 22.
Yeah, 22.
It was blank. Because he said it was, I said, and I said to them, why didn't you text me? Because I could have told John Mahia. So I'm going to mention it to him tomorrow night what's going on, because it was blank.
Yeah.
It was dark.
Yeah. But
Yeah. But yeah, come and join us. Come over, introduce yourselves. Let us know you've watched us.
they kept Elcat's mucho dinero, and
Yeah.
and the citizens are getting less and less for their money.
Yep. But then again, this is what it is.
But-
It is what it is. Is TC out there?
Huh?
Is TC out there? No?
Kevin's there.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go. We will see you tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow
Yes,
night,
I'll be
hopefully.
there.
I'll be there.
Bright and early,
Well, may not be right now.
pontificating.
Yeah, well, he'll for 7, but
Please.
If we get there too early, then we have to listen to.
Yeah, I know. We won't go into that.
We won't go into that. So. Yeah, so 6:30 is good.
Yeah. Save
And
my-
it's only down the street, so not a problem.
Save my voice.
Yeah, save your voice, and it's only down the street. There'll be plenty of parking, so you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about parking in
yes,
City
it
Hall. That's the one good thing about this place, you don't have to worry about parking in City Hall.
But this is your chance to express
Displeasure.
your displeasure at the waste of money, because they take it, they don't have to explain it.
No, that's right, that's right.
It is what it
Anyway,
is,
yes,
but
Anyway, all right, well, see you later, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Have a nice Thanksgiving.
we'll catch you.